We're here with another Codewars challenge. This one is a level 7 and we're doing it in Python and it's called Bumps in the Road. And as always, there's going to be a link to the challenge in the show notes if you want to try it out before watching the video. It's always good to practice before seeing the answer. But otherwise, if you like this content, please like or subscribe so that you can be notified whenever I do more Codewars challenges. I like to knock out a few a week. And so you'll always be given a heads up on that. So without further ado, let's get started. Your car is old. Tell me about it, right? It breaks easily, the shock absorbers are gone, and you think it can only handle 15 more bumps before it dies. So unfortunately for you, your car is very bumpy, or your drive is very bumpy. So you're given a string showing either a flat road, which is going to be underscores, or bumps, which are ins. Work out if you make it home safely. 15 bumps or under, and you return woohoo. Over 15 bumps, you can return car dead. Okay, so if I were not trying to do this video series for beginners, I would do a regular expression here and just look for all the ins. But if you're new to coding, which you probably are if you're doing level 7s, then we're going to try this out with just a good old-fashioned for loop. So what we'll do is let's get started on training, and I want to look down at the tests here and kind of see what they're some of the ones that they expect you to know here. So here's a good example of one where the car is going to die. So you have some flat roads, but then you got a bunch of bumps. So let's bring this over to our Scratch notebook. And so let's see, it's going to be road is equal to the string. Okay. So what we're going to do is we can do list comprehension on the string to look at every single letter. So what I'll do is go square brackets and we'll go letter for letter in road, right? So that looks at each single letter in isolation. And actually a better variable name here would be char for character, because the underscores are not letters. So same difference here, but you want to be a stickler for good variable names. Okay, so what we want to do is, just in case they uppercase this string, I'm going to make sure we always force it to be lowercase, even though it is here. You never know. Sometimes they like to trip you up on these challenges, throw a little curveball at you. So now we know it's going to be all lowercase, okay? So now we need to count up the ins in this particular list, okay? So what I'm going to do here is, instead of looking at the char, when you're doing list comprehension, you can do a number if you want. So this is a number this is the 1 for every character in the string, okay? So what I'll do is I'm going to go 1 if the char is an in, else 0. Okay, so now I've got 1s if it's an in and 0s if it's the underscore or whatnot, okay? So now all we got to do is just add up this list of numbers and we have our result here. So if you have a list of numbers, there is a Python function for you called sum, and you just give it that list and it'll add them up. So in this case, we have more than 15 bumps in the road, so we're toast. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll save this as a total, and then we can go over to the function and just kind of do the rest, right? So probably don't need a whole lot of visualization after this. So we'll set total equal to that, and then let's see, so 15 bumps or under, return woohoo. Okay, so if total is less than or equal to 15, we'll return woohoo exclamation point. Otherwise, we return the string car dead. Okay, let's test this out. Oh man, should equal car dead. Oh, no period. What? Oh, the period's on the other side of the string. So they're nitpicky about this. It sees the period here and doesn't like it. So let's rerun the tests. Okay, so all the preliminary tests pass. And so let's do a full submission here, and looks like we're good to go. So as always, I'll be knocking out a few more of these. So, please like or subscribe if you enjoyed this, and I'll see you soon.